and welcome to another recap of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 18, Shifty Wigs. Okay, we are with, of course, Miss Karen, the star of the show this week. So she's getting a visit from the wig doctor, who appears to be bringing everything. Is it her wig line? Is she going to be a brand ambassador for his wig line? It seems like he's someone who's already known around DC. Anyway, they show that her wigs have definitely improved since she has been going to him. She's definitely had better looks, with the exception of the weird Florence Henderson blonde mushroom that she wore early in the season, if you remember. Okay, so she's calling it La Dame Wigs with the unnecessary apostrophe between la and dame. But if you add an apostrophe, it makes something fancy. So anyway, all right, she's planning a wig shift party, which is where everyone is going to try on new wigs, presumably, and then switch to another one and try on some new looks. All right. The other ladies have never heard of La Dame Wigs. Of course, Giselle throws a lot of shade, like, what? No, come on, this is a joke. She just tacked her name on this at the last minute, which is definitely what I'm thinking, but anyway. Okay. Ashley meets with Monique. Dean is still in his mini Michael stage, where he is basically just the identical face of Michael. I'm sure that will change. Okay, Ash and Michael are not getting along great. Her mom and uncle do not trust Michael at all. No. Okay, Ashley and Monique talk about the wig party. Ashley says that in Madeira, Karen said Monique was not invited. Do you remember? They asked her, is Monique coming? And Karen paused and then she said no, very strongly, in my opinion. But Ashley is surprised to learn that Karen did in fact invite Monique, as Monique shares with her, and in fact has been begging Monique to come. All right, so while she's sitting there at the table with Monique, Ashley calls Karen, puts her on speaker, and tells her, hey, Monique is here. And basically, Ashley confronts Karen and says, look, you told us that Monique was not coming to the party. We asked you if she was coming, and you said no. Karen flat out lies and says, no, I didn't. I didn't not invite her. And then she kind of spins it around a little bit and says, you know, look, I told you she's not coming because she's not comfortable. All right. Yeah, she flat out said, no, I did not invite her. And there's no real way around that, or you can excuse it any way you want. The other ladies, especially Candiace, specifically wanted to know, will Monique be there? They have a reason. They don't want to be in the same space with her, especially Candiace. And Karen lied. So she does that sometimes. All right. Robin and Juan go to see a beautiful house. It's amazing what you can get for like nothing in Baltimore County. So I don't know if that's where they're looking. I think they are. It's amazing. In a lot of parts of Maryland, you can get these spectacular mansions for considerably less than you can in other parts of the country. Let's put it that way. Okay, so Robin is on a payment plan for her taxes. Great. So she has it settled out. She's on an installment agreement, they call it. And she says, look, Juan, you know, basically you have to propose. If we're going to do this, if we're moving forward, you have to propose. And as we know, he certainly is planning on doing that. Okay, Giselle takes the girls out. It's daughter Grace's birthday. Jamal is coming for a family photo shoot. He'll stay for a week at a time. when he can at their house. This time he's going to come stay for a week. Sometimes he can only stay for a weekend. Sometimes they go to Atlanta, but he's going to come and stay for a week supposedly this time. All right, the girls are not happy. When she asks them how they would feel about living in Atlanta, they're like, no, they never want to live in Atlanta. Giselle says, you know, look, I'm going to be spending a lot of time with your dad. And Grace says, well, we don't have any control over that, or what control do we have over that, which is true. But the girls are still, they're just so protective of their mom, and they smell a rat. Okay, Karen proposes and prepares. Oh, I did a Donald Trump there. Karen proposes and also prepares. I meant to say prepares. A romantic bath time for herself and Ray. And she does set up lovely, you know, situation with candles and rose petals everywhere, and she's got her hair tied up, and she looks very nice. Ray comes home and he's got a big bunch of red roses, which is not lovely. A young man. And all right, well, they show him walking very slowly up the stairs, which is not the nicest thing to do. They're basically saying champagne. All right, and presumably they're gonna, you know, behind the closed doors, they're gonna make magic happen. Anyway. All right, Wendy is preparing to tell her mom that she's leaving her adjunct professor job at Johns Hopkins to do media and commenting on the news full time. Look, yes, I know her mom loves to say, my daughter is teaching at Johns Hopkins. My daughter is teaching at Johns Hopkins. Johns Hopkins is, for most academic subjects, the top of the top. So, you know, it's a big deal for her to say that. But the thing is, why your daughter has all these degrees, and that's why she's being asked to be a political talking head, a commenter on not little local channels, but MSNBC. I mean, that's something to brag about too, if she's just looking for something to brag about. But I guess the Nigerians have fixations on certain things. They're probably the types, like some Indians, that they're not even happy if you become a urologist, if you become a doctor. It's not enough to just become a doctor. You need to be a cardiologist or a neurologist. It's very tough. It's tough. It's a lot of pressure. Okay, so she takes her mom out to a farm with the boys and Eddie, and they go to a pumpkin patch, and there's a hayride. And Wendy's, you know, family is adorable. Her mom is a lot. A lot. I'm drinking champagne out of a red wine glass because all of my champagne glasses they're nice. I would not want to knock them over. And sitting here doing my recaps and using my hands, I might knock something over. I've done it a couple times off camera. So yeah, I'm using the basic Marshall's red wine glasses because yeah, I need to go to Marshall's and buy some cheap, cute champagne glasses, champagne flutes. But that's not your problem. So back to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Oh, by the way, why don't you subscribe? That would be amazing. I would be so happy. I would be so happy. Yeah, subscribe, like, comment. I'll always answer back. Yeah, ring the bell. You can know every time something is being uploaded. And yeah, so just let's keep in touch. Let's get to know each other. Was that creepy? Okay, never mind. All right. So yeah, so Wendy's mom is a lot, as we know. Okay, so Wendy goes through a litany of all the things she's done and worked so hard to make her mother proud. Okay. And sure enough, her mom hates the idea of her not teaching at Johns Hopkins because she won't be able to brag about that to the Nigerian community anymore. Once again, I ask, why would mom not be proud that my daughter is discussing important subjects, especially important subjects to the Black community on MSNBC? All right. And mom does get angry. She says, look, I made you a professor. Ooh, no. Nobody with a PhD wants someone to say, I made you a professor. No. Did you do all that work? Did you take all those seminars? Did you have to write all those exams and sit for those horrible exams? 8 hours one day for a written comprehensive exam, 4-hour oral exams, another 4-hour minor field exam, and a 4-hour language exam. Did you have to sit for those? I don't think so. Did you write a, admittedly rather petite in the case of Wendy, did you write a dissertation? No. All right. Mom calls her a spoiled brat. Okay, then somehow, I wonder if part of her says, oh, I'm on TV and I'm not looking like a good mother here. So she just pulls it back very abruptly. It looks like with the way that the edit, it looks very abrupt. Suddenly she says, no, you're a good daughter, you're a good wife, you're a good mom, you're a good person. I am proud of you. Okay, so that was a real fast shift. All right, Giselle's family photo shoot. Giselle is there, the girls are there, Jamal is not. He missed his connecting flight. He's not coming. So the shoot is minus Dad. He calls from the airport. Giselle refuses to let this get to her. You know, the girls are kind of like, ugh, figures, but Giselle's just not gonna, you know, she's got her happy face on. That's how she is with this relationship. I've got my happy face on. Okay, the girls are wearing white. Giselle is wearing gold, which is quite a contrast, but I guess Jamal was supposed to be in white and gold, which I'm thinking, what kind of hideous suit was that going to be? I don't know, but anyway. But you know, Giselle and the girls, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, what a gorgeous, intelligent, lovely group of women. Jamal should be so lucky to have his life revolve around these women. He should be so lucky. I just feel like he's going to blow it again. All right. Now, Ashley is cooking. She's making dinner for Mom and Uncle Lump. They are extremely skeptical of Michael. Lump immediately lights into Michael and he's like, look, you hurt the whole family. You have to make this right to all of us. You have to prove to all of us that we can trust you because Ashley's our girl, you know, and we don't trust you. So what are you going to do to fix that? Ash starts answering for him. However, Michael then kind of joins in and says, no, look, I'm sorry. I have a lot of work to do. I just feel like I look at his face and I feel like he has pervert written all over him, allegedly. Don't like him, don't trust him, don't believe anything he says. That's me personally. Okay. All right. So Monique shows up early to Karen's wig party just to say congratulations and then leave. Oh, girl, that chinchilla coat. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's very dressed up for a quick hello. I smell a Bravo setup. Oh, okay, but we learned that actually she's going to a charity gala after, which is why she's so dressed up. Still, it just seems odd that she's coming right before the ladies are supposed to come. Okay, Monique dings Karen for telling them that she wasn't invited, for lying to the ladies and saying that she was not invited. Okay, then we're creating fake drama here. Now this is definitely Bravo creating fake drama. Candiace is almost there. Candiace is on the way. Is Monique gonna get out before Candiace shows up? If Candiace shows up, is there gonna be a fight? It's very fake. Okay, anyway, Karen suggests that Monique, politely suggests that she get out. Okay, yeah, bye Monique. This is, again, so fake. Oh, she does manage to just sneak out before Candiace gets there. They miss each other by seconds. All right, so the ladies start to arrive. Robin throws shade at Karen. In her confessional, she says, yeah, this venue is like a little salon in the back of a strip mall. You can hear perhaps the lovely sound of Nigel caterwauling because he wants to get into Lowell's office because Lowell's working and he makes that horrible sound. Okay, I think Lowell let him in. All right, so yeah, he let him in. Okay, good. All right, Candiace comes to support Karen and she throws a really dirty look at Ashley, and Ashley kind of freezes her out in exchange and just sort of looks the other way. Wendy arrives. Giselle is not coming to the party. Giselle has a feud with Stephen the wig doctor because he always slams Giselle on social media. Well, a lot of people slam Giselle's looks on social media. Not her physical look, she's beautiful, but her fashion choices, her hair choices, she gets slammed a lot. She can't freeze out everybody who makes comments about her overall styling. Okay, oh, Ray comes to the event and he brings a big bunch of flowers for Karen. They are launching real time on social media at this little party. Isn't that a tad premature? It's also not the greatest setup or setting for a social media launch. It doesn't look very impressive. Okay, Ashley says this is Stephen's already existing and thriving little business. What role does Karen play? You know, again, I think I said earlier, she's like a brand ambassador, I guess. She definitely talks like it's her company and she's stuck her name on it. It's Ladam Wigs. It's not Stephen the wig doctor. She did not develop it. She does not own it. All right, so they start trying on the wigs, the wig shift party in earnest. I love Robin in the Heidi Klum wig, the blonde wig with the bangs. She's cute. Candiace in the short blonde one, not so much. Not so much. Oh my God, Ashley looks like a white girl. She looks like a Real Housewife of Orange County. So, oh, and Ashley does something so messy, and it reminds me what a bitch Ashley can be. You know, this season she's been playing mommy and wounded wife whose husband's been cheating on her, but we forget what a bitch she can be. She gives Karen a bottle of antacid or antacid tablets. And that's a poke at Karen saying that she couldn't drink because she has an ulcer. But then many times she's been spotted drinking, or they've seen her drinking after that. She doesn't have an ulcer. Look, I think that Karen should be applauded for this because Karen realizes that when she gets drunk, she acts like a fool. She gets stupid. She says way too much. She gets real personal about herself, and good for her for realizing it. This is not the group of girls to let yourself go crazy. Okay. Robin says, Karen, are you worried that if you get drunk, you might say something? Then Karen says something that feels like a sideways stab in the ribs to Robin, but it doesn't really go anyplace. Karen says, no, I'm not concerned, but you should be concerned about what Juan says when he gets drunk. Robin pretends not to care. All right, Ashley tells everyone Monique was there. Again, Ashley being messy and bitchy. They all confront Karen about inviting Monique. Well, she came early, Karen says, so who cares? Although Karen did lie. Then they kind of get after her, and suddenly she gets very, very huffy, and she's like, no, I don't have to put up with this. This is my event. I don't have to put up with it. So she leaves her own event. She leaves her own event early to go to dinner. Leaves everybody there. She's like, oh, it's all paid for. Drink, eat, try wigs on. Very strange. Wendy's really angry for Candiace that this was a potential setup where Monique might have been there, that she might have ended up not leaving early enough, and there could have been a confrontation and it would have made Candiace really uncomfortable. Oh, and then we learn not only did Karen invite Monique just minutes before everyone was supposed to come, providing a possible overlap, she also asked Candiace to come early. She wanted drama. Why? I'm thinking for publicity. What better publicity for your Ladam wig line than this to go viral and be all over the media because there's another fight? Okay, Ashley says Monique said Karen told her she should come and stand her ground with the group regardless of how upset it made Candiace. All right, at this point, Candiace is really hurt because she says she always looks up at Karen. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, she's definitely not happy. And I think that fundamentally, Candiace realizes Karen is not her friend. And I'll say it, Karen is not your friend. All right, so thank you very much for joining me, and I hope that you will be so kind as to subscribe, ask for notifications, like, comment, all those good things. I want you to take really good care of yourself. I want you to be good, but not too good. And don't drink champagne out of a wine glass, as Dorit would say. Take care. I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye.